The World Without Hunger conference was held in Addis Ababa under the theme "A World Without Hunger is Possible." The conference has brought together over 1,500 key stakeholders, including heads of state, government officials, UN agencies, private sector representatives, and civil society leaders to address one of humanity's most pressing challenges. Participants of the conference have told AMN that they have found Addis Ababa changed from what they have known before.
I first came to Addis nearly 15 years ago, and the country that I saw then is completely different to what I just landed in today. I think your population has nearly doubled from around 60 million to over 120. I saw as I'm coming down on the plane the rise of industrialization going around with all of the agro infrastructure and the various industrial parks that are coming there. So I think Addis is for me, a lighthouse to Africa on how you can succeed in your industrialization. So when you start talking about a world without hunger, it's an excellent place to start. Not only to mention that, as you know better than I, Addis is around the 5th largest coffee producer globally, and is famous for its Arabica cafe. So it's a phenomenal example, a lighthouse example, I would say, to not only within Africa but other continents as to how, with good investment, with the right policies, etc., in place, that you can increase your GDP significantly.
Slater added that a world without hunger is possible if private financing is being made to impact the lives of the people and secure food sovereignty.
A world without hunger is possible. This is what we are looking to do. We're looking to launch this initiative while we are here, and that is how can we then mobilize, not only in terms of diverting money away from conflict zones, but also how can we mobilize private financing? How can we get those investors to divert their money, we call it impact investing, into countries like Africa, into Latin America, into Asia, etc., so that they can, some of that money that's being diverted into other areas can come and actually do something positive. Because if you start feeding, if you start giving people the right tools, the right jobs, then ultimately they will come out of hunger. And that will also, in many situations, can also lessen some of the unrest that we see in the population.
Katrina Enrich, in her part, has said that Addis Ababa, particularly Adwa Victory Memorial, has been selected for its comfortability to conference tourism.
I think that especially now with Adva Center, but actually when we were looking for different venues for the conference, we visited different venues, and actually they are quite some, and it was hard to make a decision and stick to Adva, but Adva is really magnificent. So I would say that there are a lot of suitable conference centers and for conference tourism, absolutely. But other than that, I would like to mention that Ethiopia, and especially Addis Ababa, is very suitable for tourism overall, and it's a very hospitable country.
The participants have underscored that they have been satisfied with their overall stay in Addis Ababa and assured that they would support the developmental efforts of the Ethiopian government directed towards achieving industrialization.